I literally was talking this whole time and it wasn't recording. Okay, let's get started. Hello, now that my camera's recording, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm going to be doing a video about talking about my brand and answering your questions on my iPad on what it was like for me to start my brand. My brand started 1 week ago and I have already made 10 sales in 1 week, and to you it might seem a little bit, to some it might seem a lot, but for me who just started out thinking that I wouldn't make any sales, this is actually a really great opportunity for me, so I wanted to keep going at it, pushing at it, and a lot of people would ask me questions on my TikToks about like, how did you do this, how did you do that, and sometimes I'm like, maybe I should make a video about it and explain. To start off with what my brand is, I started a Christian jewelry line. Currently, my brand doesn't have anything. You can't be like, oh, this is Christian, like obviously. But I'm starting off small and then growing little by little. And you're obviously watching this video because you also want to make a business. And so I'm going to be here to answer your questions, to kind of just show you how I started and how you can start too. So the first question is from Bailey. Shout out to Bailey because she is a returning customer. And she says, what made you decide you wanted to start a business? So what made me want to decide to start a business is basically just for the fact that I don't want to live like everybody else. I don't want to be a girl who's like, okay, I need a job, I need money, what do? Do I go apply at Starbucks? Do I go apply at the mall? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like everybody else. I always wanted to be different. I want to do things differently, and since I'm very creative and I'm very initiative, I definitely want to, I know how to take initiative. I definitely wanted to start something from nothing and be different like everybody else, and to just kind of create something and actually feel accomplished in life. So my goal, like how I said, was to start a Christian jewelry line. I definitely in the future want to do Christian clothing. I want to do a pink hoodie that says Jesus is the answer across from it. Like, I just have so many ideas that I want to start, but obviously I'm starting small and I want my jewelry to grow as I grow. So it's gonna be a process, but that's kind of why I wanted to start a business. The other question that Bailey asked was, how did you decide what your business would be? So I'm very girly. I love jewelry, but I always loved earrings. As you can see, my hair is the type of hair that's just really big and poofy, and so I love earrings that really stand out, because when I wear little studded earrings, you just can't really see them when I have my hair like all over the place. So I love earrings is what I'm trying to say, and I love glitteriness. I love, like, when I talk to people and I'm wearing my brand, my earrings kind of shine like this, and then so when I'm talking to them I'm like, yeah, like in this and that, and then they're like, whoa, what are you wearing? And I'm like, oh, it's my brand, like I just started this jewelry brand. They'll be like, where can I buy them, and all that stuff. So I definitely wanted to have jewelry that could make a person stand out and feel confident and feel girly and fun. My jewelry consists of many colors, many styles. They're like, I can watch a movie about Peter Pan, and I made a jewelry recently called Peter and Tink, and I already sold it. I'm so thankful that people love what I do, and so yeah, so that kind of answers Bailey's questions. What's the hardest part starting out? So the hardest part starting out from a business is that what I learned is that you have to be very emotionally stable and strong-minded. You can't let what you see affect you. When you're on TikTok or social media and you see girls starting businesses and they're like, oh my god, I made 200 orders today, and then you're kind of thinking, man, I haven't made one today. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Don't be negative. Don't be like shy. Don't be like, oh no, I can't do it. No, like, you have to be really head on, and you have to kind of take it with your own bare hands and take it like a woman or a man, and just be like, no, I am gonna do this. I am gonna start my business. I am gonna go up to people and give them my business cards. I am gonna show people what I do. So that's kind of what I learned within the first week of me starting a business. Does my jewelry, have nickel in it? No, actually. I really my goal for now, obviously, my jewelry is affordable because the products that I use are not $50 or $20 or anything like that, because then I would have to raise my prices tremendously. Do you need to register your business to sell on Etsy? What is your favorite product to make? For me, I started off my business with Etsy. Here are like the pros and cons of Etsy, or what I've learned from Etsy. The first thing is that when you're starting off on Etsy, you have to understand that there are fees. They charge you 5% of everything that you sell. And when I first started off, I did free shipping, but since my products are so cheap, I wasn't making any profit. So unfortunately, I had to take off the free shipping. I hope to go back to free shipping later on in life, but right now, since I'm barely starting off, I can't afford it. So the average price for shipping is $2.85. Because my product is so small, that's why it's so cheap. I've seen products, shipping labels that are like $20, $30 because of how big the thing is, and it's very pricey. My average days are between 2 days to 8 days. That's how much you should expect to wait when you purchase an item from me. And Etsy is cool because I see that over 1,000 people this week visited my shop. Trust me, when you see that 1,000 people visit, that doesn't mean that you're gonna make 1,000 sales. It really is important for you to make your product look very admirable, have good photography taken of your product. My earrings used to be $10, but I saw that I wasn't making any sales out of that, so I wanted to make it more affordable, but at the same time not be at a point where I don't make any profit. When did you start making these? I started making them like about a month ago. It was many trial and error when I started making my jewelry. My jewelry is made out of resin. It's actually not that affordable. It's kind of expensive. But I started off with resin. When I first started, man, it was like a mess. There was like resin all over my hands. I thought that I could just wash it off, and apparently you need actual alcohol to wash off resin from your fingers. It was very hard, and I had many trial and errors. Like the first products that I've ever made look horrible. So it was definitely like me taking my time. And now that I entered June and I kind of got the hang of it and I started making things like this, I was like, no, yeah, I can do this. But it does take time to expect a lot of trial and errors is what I'm saying when you start making your products. And you're gonna waste a lot of money when you start your business. It's not easy to throw money down the drain, but at least you're learning. So that's something if you're willing to go through. What inspires my designs is basically anything that I see around me. So for example, I was watching the movie Peter Pan, and I saw many color schemes. I had many like emotions watching the movie. I saw like scenarios that I thought like, oh my god, imagine that scenario in a necklace or in a bracelet or in an earring. So that's what like kind of inspires me with the stuff that I make. This earring in particular is named Kayla. It's on sale right now. No one has bought it yet. I might make more of them, but so Kayla is an earring inspired by my best friend. We've been best friends since I was 15, and her hair, her style, everything about her personality is very bubbly, very neutral tones, tan tones. She's very like white skin, light eyes, like light brown hair, and so that's just always what I've seen her as. And so I wanted to make a earring that kind of reminds me of her, and it's very shiny and bright because that's what she is. So I definitely like, all of my jewelry basically has a story. It's not just me throwing like designs on resin and making whatever comes to my head. Everything is inspired by something, so that's how I kind of do mine. So we're almost done with this video. It's long, I know, but I'm sorry, okay? The next question is, will you make more stuff other than earrings? Yes, I am so excited. When my business grows, I'm going to be making really nice bracelets. I am so excited to already get them started, but I can't yet. But my my bracelets are gonna say something that's deep into my heart, and it could be for men and women, and I'm super excited, and I'm gonna make them affordable as well. And I'm also starting to make more necklaces. I currently have 5 that I'm willing to sell right now, so if you're also interested, I'll put them down below, and in my Etsy shop, obviously. And the next question is, how much was your budget for starting? Okay, so my budget for starting, I think I started my business spending around $350. It's a lot, and I'm still putting money into my business. I'm still investing. I've thrown a lot of that money away with trial and error. So if you're willing to spend that money to start a business, that's around my average point. A lot of people have also done where it was like around $500 that they started their business with, or $1,000. Mine was around $300 because I'm not making expensive jewelry, which is why it wasn't that expensive for me. So that's how much it started for me. And I'm still trying to make my packaging better, which means more money to spend. So just be ready to understand and know that you're gonna be spending quite an amount of money when you start. It's not cheap. Like, I don't think there's any business out there that would start off with just, oh yeah, $20. I don't think that exists. How long does it take to make your earrings? It takes around, well, for me to make them, it's not a lot, maybe like 2 hours, but they have to dry the whole night. So for them to be like rock solid, where it's like not bendable or anything like that. So I think it just takes like a day for me to make like at least 6 pairs of earrings. I know that's a lot, but that's just, honestly, it's not that bad for me. It's not like a process where it takes like a week or anything, so I'm fine with it. What got me motivated to make my business was just to like kind of find purpose in life and not be just living in quarantine doing nothing. And I definitely didn't want to take myself out there into the world and be subject to get corona, so I wanted to do something from home. And so I definitely, I want to start making money for myself and not be like depending on others for my finances. I'm saving up money for a trip to go to Italy and to buy a car and all these things. And I said, well, God says that you're not going to get something by doing nothing, so obviously I had to work. So this is what motivated me, and to just kind of just build a brand. Like, that's just something that I would definitely want to do, like build a brand and kind of have a message behind my brand and kind of build value for my voice, because I definitely want to be a pastor one day, and to just kind of have people know that, hey, this is who I am, this is what I have to offer, and I was ready to just start this business. And I think that's kind of it. So yeah, okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's super long. I'm going to try to cut it down as much as possible. I'm going to have a new restock tomorrow morning, and I'm so excited for the new things that I'm going to make, and I'm so excited for the future hoodies that I'm going to sell and the future bracelets. And I just hope that my business grows, and one day I could partner up with Claire's or have a meeting in New York and do all of these things. I'm super excited for where this is gonna go, and thank you so much for all of the people who have supported me and who are following me. Here are all my social medias. Here is my Gmail and my Etsy. So thank you for everything. I love you guys, and if you have any more questions, I will definitely do a part 2 of this YouTube series thing. So make your questions down below, and if I get 20 likes in this video, then I'll do a part 2 of this. So yeah, I hope you subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day. Ciao.